very emotional a few times today. Temptation, and the next thing you know, you're sleeping in and you're late to class. They send you home, guys. I've been having trouble focusing. A flight attendant manual is like 700 something pages.
Know what your bases are? Yeah.
It is Sunday, March 17th. It is St. Patrick's Day. It is 2024, and I checked in today to the hotel for my 6-week flight attendant training. I can't believe I'm finally here. I feel like I'm dreaming. It has been a long time coming for me, but a story time will definitely come on my journey to get here. For this video, we're gonna start off week 1. I'm gonna check in every single day. Everything forward is gonna be my opinion, my thoughts, my journey. It's gonna look different for everybody, and what we experience is totally gonna vary, but this is hopefully a video that is gonna be helpful to anyone that is kind of looking into being a flight attendant. With that being said, guys, let's get into this room tour. I am in the Seattle area right now. You walk into the right. I brought a ton of hangers from home, and I'm from here in Washington State, so I was able to bring far more than the average person. This is the sink mirror area, so hi y'all, and this is gonna be my best friend. We got the shower. Continuing, this is definitely gonna be the outfit of the day mirror. Absolutely. Here is the bed, and I was scared I was gonna get like a room with a double bed, so I got a king size bed for the next 6 weeks. My boyfriend actually made me this blanket. It's my piece of choice to bring from home other than like my own little pillow. And I also brought this little cute picture frame of us. This is the couch lounge area, little lamp back there. I gotta unpack my luggage. I am reading this book currently. This is literally everything I brought, and I'm gonna do a separate video on all of this, of what I brought to flight attendant training, so look out for that video. This is the kitchen office studio vibe. I know we got a coffee maker and an ice bucket. This is just an empty drawer. There's a fridge and another fridge and a microwave, and they did not bring the air fryer. This is mine. I just want to make this place feel really homey. The hotel has been nothing but accommodating, which I didn't even tell you guys, but they gave us a welcome gift. It was a little laundry basket and laundry soap, and it was so sweet. That's my little room tour, and this is the cleanest it's probably gonna be. And I have a report time for the bus downstairs is at 7:30 sharp. Training's gonna start at 8 a.m. and we're gonna get shuttled over to the hub. Good morning, y'all. It's the next morning. I turned on all the lights to wake me up. Today's business casual, and at training I think we're just doing orientation. They will be providing lunch for us today, so I don't have to worry about packing lunch. Oh, the boyfriend calling. Good morning. I am all ready to go. For the most part, it's a thrifted fit for the first day of training. Go downstairs and eat breakfast. It's 7 a.m. I need to quickly pack my bag and any snacks I'm gonna take. This is my setup last night, by the way, guys. Like, I did the thing. I stayed up till midnight, but I wanted to get it out of the way. I'm gonna grab Symbiotica. I need to quickly take my vitamins, applesauce. Tempted, but I think today I'm gonna lay low on the beverage snacks, and maybe I'll take some stuff from here. Okay, that's it. Oh, we can't forget the perfume. And thanks to my friend Jadrian, he picked out this Golden Decade perfume from Zara for me. It has like hints of orange and I don't know what else. I know they said do it lightly, so I am very thankful to be here. Thank you, God. I'm blessed. I am worthy of all things I want to accomplish, goals, dreams. I'm really nervous, but I'm excited. My best friend One of my best friends, Miguel, he texted me. He said, good luck on the start of your new chapter today. He sent a text message. He went out of his way. And that's so sweet. I'm gonna reply to that in a second. But I gotta go. Oh, I totally meant to do this morning. I need to give myself more time. But this was a moments of gratitude box my mom gave to me when I saw her the other day, which is nice. It says, be grateful for the small things, big things, and everything in between. So I'm gonna start writing in this every day. I'm gonna leave my camera here at my hotel, but I will check in with you guys when I get back. I'm on the second. Hi guys, I made it back to my hotel room. It is 4 o'clock. We got a class around like 3:30ish today, but tomorrow it'll be from like 8 to 5ish. And tomorrow is business professional, and it was a good day. I have a lot that I want to talk about. The people that I've met so far have been so nice. There's about like 75-ish people in this class. Apparently we have a Facebook group. A lot of the times, I guess, flight attendant training classes, like usually someone hosts like a group, so that way we can all ask each other questions. Like a little video of my desk and all the stuff that was on it. It was really exciting. It was so cute. I felt very emotional a few times today. And we got backpacks. They fed us lunch today, which was great. But tomorrow I have to bring my own lunch. We took a tour of our in-flight training building. We got to meet the in-flight team, and all of our trainers are active flight attendants, which is really cool. We went over core values, you know, just really basic stuff, fun games, getting to know each other. I'm imagining that a lot of airlines, that's like a typical first day. It's really chill, relaxed. Tomorrow is when we get our badges. I think we get our phones and tablets. They gave us material to study before we came to class, and they're gonna test us on it as if it's like basic knowledge. So I went over all of that when they first gave it to me. So that was like 3 weeks ago. So I do need a refresh on that, and I need to study up like on my airport codes and stuff, things to know beforehand that I know I'm allowed to tell you guys, like Zulu time, military time, you know, that's like the basic knowledge that they're going to test you on. And there's some other things just in terms of vocabulary to use on the aircraft, and like just overall in the aviation industry. So yeah, like that's kind of stuff you can maybe brush up on beforehand. I have like the wallpaper with the Zulu alphabet. A good app to use is maybe like Quizlet. That's what I'm using so far, although I do love a good old-fashioned pen and paper, so I might actually pick up some flashcards. They gave us our airport codes to print out, and then you can study. And then a lot of these even have like fill in the blank kind of situation. That's what that is. So I laminated all of them so that I was able to write on them. So I mean, that's pretty much what I can tell you guys, but I'm really excited for this adventure. Hi y'all, I'm checking in. It's a little bit later. It is 7:24 p.m. and what am I doing? I have a little to-do list right here. So filmed a video. I went over literally everything I brought here with me. Planned groceries, cross that off. I need to, what does that say? Gratitude. I literally thought this said get nudes. I wrote gratitude in the sloppiest way possible. Anyway, let's read this together. Be grateful for the small things, the big things, and everything in between. I have 2 in here so far. I'm gonna have one for each day I'm here. March 17th, 2024. And I said, today I am grateful for my patience, for trusting the process and seeing myself worthy of making my dreams a reality. I have been waiting a long time for this moment, 1.5 years to be exact, since I got my job offer, my CJO. And then for today's gratitude, I said, today I am grateful for my airline of choice and the confidence I have built to make connections with people. And then I need to get quarters. I want to get quarters ahead of time because there could be a chance that they run out. I really want to do my nails because I've been feeling anxious leading up to this, and the tips of my fingers are destroyed. I'm just saying to myself that it's the stress because I have my eczema flaring up. Like coming here, it's been a little bit stressful, like just the thought and like try to prepare and plan for it. So I'm trying to relax, okay? I got this. All right, I'll check in with you guys in the morning. Okay, I look very pale in the face, but I'm awake. I slept really good last night. I just came back from getting breakfast. Thank God I asked what time our van pickup is, because I assumed it was the same, because I don't recall them telling me personally. We're gonna go at 7:15, not 7:30 this time. So I have to be like, but they said it would start at 8 again. So that's why I got confused. Okay, I am all ready. Today's outfit is fully thrifted. Got the blue accent shoes, but I gotta head out the door. It is 7:06 a.m. and the bus leaves at 7:15. Okay, currently I'm on break, but I'm making mac and cheese. This is the fit, and yeah, so far the day is going really well. Hurry, hurry, hurry. We have like all these microwaves and giant fridges for our lunches. I made it back from training. Sat through a little bit of traffic. It is now 6:10 p.m. I think I might be walking to Target with a classmate. Did a lot of training overview about apps, policies, that kind of stuff, like things I cannot disclose. We got our iPads, which these are not for us to keep. These are strictly just for training, studying purposes. And then we got our little baggie. They gave us a charger for the iPad. Got some like earbuds, phone charger in here, IMD, which is our in-flight mobile device, and we have a little card reader. So yeah, this is our work phone that is given to us to perform our job and have resources all up on here, so we're not having to carry like pamphlets and like 700 pages. These items are required to bring every day to class. Oh my god, I have to tell you guys, so we got our seniority numbers for our class, and you guys, I am so blessed. Out of 75-ish, I don't know if I'm allowed to say my seniority number. I don't think that really matters, but I'm just gonna say I'm in the top 5. More than likely able to bid for like a base that I want. It's for bidding purposes is why the seniority number matters, but I couldn't believe it. I was of course hoping for a low number, but like, you know, we're not in control of it. It's randomized. For bidding wise, and to get what base I ideally want, it's gonna help so much, and in hopes that the base I want is open and that they're offering it right now. But if regardless, I can still put in a transfer. A lot of information to take in. We do have some homework tonight. Hi guys, we made it back from Target safely. We walked there. I walked there with one of my classmates, but we shared an Uber back, so I didn't want to walk in the dark. Let's do a grocery haul. Bread, got blueberries, naan here. I saw a TikTok that said you don't say non-bread because naan means bread, so you're saying bread. Mango chunks because I have a blender here. Coconut yogurt, Target brand Good and Gather hummus, classic. Panera bread, broccoli cheddar soup. I've been wanting to make my matchas, but I haven't been able to because I like vanilla iced matcha lattes, and I didn't have any vanilla. Mini hairspray, I got Aquaphor. My hands are clacking. Got some mustard for my overdose. Noosa, blueberry yogurt, bananas. I got mini cucumbers to eat with my hummus. Petite baby carrots. Havarti cheese. Smoked honey turkey breast. The Healthy Choice Max protein bowl. Honey sriracha chicken. Oh, look at this. I got a mini pizza. Garlic butter shrimp. This stuff is so good. It was on sale. And 2 pizza pockets. Oh my gosh, I almost dropped that. Okay, real quick, I'm making dinner. We're gonna give it a go. And then as a snack tomorrow, I'm doing like a little DIY lunchable snack tray, basically. Y'all, look at this pizza. Came out looking good. Okay. Okay, hi guys, checking in later. It is day 3. It's been a busy day, and so I'm checking in at 6:05 p.m. We covered a lot of ground. Let me reference my big notebook so I can kind of explain this for people who want an idea of what I did on day 3. We talked about developing good habits. They talked about our required items, how to find certain policies, and how to use like our flight attendant manual. All of this that I relay to you is really like in advance. It's not going to help you. Just know that, you know, just like me, I was like seeking out information through TikTok, through Google, through Reddit, through YouTube, trying to get like an idea of what training's like what can I find out in advance. I want to establish with this video for week 1, trust the process. You are going to learn everything you need to learn once you're like kind of getting on that onboarding process, and you're getting your class date, and like everything will come to you. Don't worry, you will get enough time to study this information, to work with your classmates. They go over every question you will ever have. If you're seeking out information on the internet, simply just maybe get an idea of like what the experience could be like, because it's truly amazing, and I think you learn a lot about yourself and the connections you make, and it's a really great time. It is information overload. I've said this before, but like you can handle it. Like there's no doubt, you know. Just the important thing is just make sure you're on time, because they are testing you. Being compliant with your dress code, like whatever they're asking you to dress for the scheduled day. So you know, all of that will come, but y'all got it. That's all I'm gonna say. We went over just like uniform stuff. We have a uniform fitting tomorrow. I already did my uniform fitting last week, though. Since I was local, I was able to go in and do my fitting early. We're gonna have a fitting and I have to go, but I'll take care of a lot of important stuff like I-9, studying material, because we do have a test. Our first test is Friday, but it's going to be just everything that they kind of briefed us on before we came to flight attendant training, and it's going to be just kind of like basic knowledge. We already did a practice test today. We have some like in-flight experience, just the in-flight service and a bunch of other stuff. We got like our days for like when we're going on those flights. So I think in total I'm going on maybe like 3 flights before I graduate, but we're doing them on Saturday. Kind of like an off day technically. We don't go to class, and I'll do another Saturday. I think it's like the following week. They told us where we're going, so I have to actually tonight I have to go book my non-bookable seat for that. Last night was a little stressful. I had homework, but I didn't quite finish it. I got a little overwhelmed yesterday, and I was trying to find, like, you're literally learning like how to navigate like through the apps and like all the like study material they give you, and it's a lot in terms of like studying. Like what I'm gonna do different tonight is I don't think I'm gonna do it in my hotel room. I think I'm gonna go downstairs to the conference room, because I feel like I get kind of tired in here. Like temptation. Another thing that they're doing in the back of the class, like they have like this whole galley set up, which is so neat, because again, they're here for you to be successful. So it's just back there, so like in between breaks and on lunches, you can just go back, kind of touch and get familiar with all the stuff in the galley. Literally hands-on experience. And they have like pictures on the wall of actual galleys on our aircraft. So yeah, it's just like they're really trying to immerse us. I'm like, why did I stress out? Because like literally everything they're giving us, it's not like they're giving us airport codes today and saying we're testing you on it tomorrow. Granted, do I have to learn all the airport codes by Friday? Yes, but they gave us that like 4 weeks ago. I almost forgot a very important thing that happened today. They only have 2 bases that they're offering to us currently. We don't have to technically stay at these bases for 6 months like some airlines. Put in that request to transfer only once in our probation period, which is about 6 months long. So we found out today that the bases that they are offering, Anchorage, Alaska, and LAX, California area. Because the thing with LAX, if you get based there, there's 4 airports that you could potentially fly out of. You won't always get what you want at first, but just know it's not impossible. It's like I heard some stories that previous classes, some of them all got based in San Diego. Sometimes that happens where your whole class will go to the same base. Sometimes you get placed in different bases depending on availability. I ideally would love to be based in Seattle, but it is not currently available, but I'm still gonna put in a transfer for it. Naturally, everyone's stressed out about it, but you got this. There's no reason to like not believe that like, that you are capable of making it through training. Like, it is designed for your success. Just as long as you apply yourself, pick the right people. Thank God, a lot of people in my class are amazing. There's a lot of pivotal moments, whether you're late or if you choose the wrong crowd and they want to go explore or go drink and you're out late, and the next thing you know you're sleeping in and you're late to class. They send you home, guys. Like this, like there's no room to like really mess up, because this initial training is still a part of your hiring process. It is a CJO, conditional or contingent. There's two different words people say. Job offer, which means it's a job offer if you can pass everything that they're putting you through. You know what I'm saying? Present yourself professionally is my advice. Be on time, plan accordingly, take care of yourself initially. Like, don't stay up all night stressed out about studying all the material. Like, there's certain things like they're gonna tell you, like you need to know it, but they're not gonna test you on it kind of situations. But again, they give you stuff you're gonna reference back to, because like, keep in mind, a flight attendant manual is like 700 something pages, right? Stacks. I don't know how thick, but like stacks of papers, like, and if you were to hold it. So they're not gonna expect you to memorize all this stuff. Like, for real, I stress myself out, and now being in it, and I know kind of watching people go through their experience, like, you will see people cry, you will maybe see people act out because of whatever reason, if they got kicked out for being late. I'm gonna wrap this up because this is getting way too long. So to wrap up this little clip today, again, fully thrifted outfit. It's giving very vintage, but like, some people were so nice. They're like, oh, were you like a stylist before this? Like, oh my god, like, I love your outfit. Love it. I actually wore this belt and these pants to my first interview, like my in-person interview. I felt so comfortable in this outfit today, and today was business professional. Yeah. Actually, I put in a request to get in there. I don't know if I haven't checked if I got accepted. Ooh, please select your first preferred base assignment.
You put in your bid? No, that's the last thing you do. I didn't even. Where are the directions on how to do it? You know, these amazing, smart people here just helped me.
I'll let you push it. Push the button.
Okay, we better push the button because she wants to go to Anchorage real bad.
You want to go to LA real bad. Done.
So amazing. Like, I saw it 3 times in my life.
Okay, just got back to my room. I went downstairs to study. I submitted my bid for my base, and as you guys saw, there's a clip before this. That's Nico. So funny. He wants to be LAX based, and he's seniority like 12. He's been asking everybody what they're swaying towards. Asked him if he wanted to push the button because I bidded for Anchorage, Alaska, and we'll see if I get it tomorrow, which more likely I might. So I had to book the flights, and right now I have to pick my seat. So I had to register it in the app, and now I'm picking my seats. For my seats, I'm supposed to select the aft-most aisle seat available. I'm tired. Good morning, everybody. Day 4. Watch, I'm gonna lose track eventually, so I need a system. Start of the shower. I feel like a little bit every day I'm waking up a little later and later and later. And I had 2 alarms this morning, and I actually don't remember turning off the first one. So that's like one of the rules around here, is always have 2 alarms, or in most of our cases like 10. So I'm just gonna do my skincare, makeup, and I will of course show you guys my outfit of the day. Okay y'all, this is the OOTD. It definitely is gonna be a hair wash day, so yeah. Anyway, I got a jet. I'm making my matcha, and the bus we use in about like 15 minutes, so I'll check in after. I love this one. Oh, there's a big version. I didn't know this. Classy babies are where it's at, apparently. This is really cute, but I don't know if it's like too big or boxy. Maybe we're at home, but I'm not sure because we can wear this stuff on business casual days. Oh, I like the design. So cute. I've been back at my hotel for like an hour or two. It's 7:17 p.m. It is the end of day 4. I thought we were gonna find out our bases today, but I was mistaken. They were due today. We find out tomorrow, so we're gonna start off the weekend with knowing our base. We take our first exam tomorrow, first thing in the morning. I'm so glad that we can like just do it. And I don't want to say like get it over with, but like I don't want to carry test anxiety all day, like leading up to it. I'd rather just do it, and then the good thing is when we take the test, we'll know right away if we passed or not. We'll recap on today. We started off, split the class into 2 groups. One group went to do their uniform fitting. The other group stayed back in class. Just did like briefing over information that we have read. A lot of like, you know, manual kind of stuff, employee manual. Just kind of asking questions, defining like what the fine line is between certain situations. We eventually swapped with the other group, and then we went to our uniform fitting. I already had a uniform fitting, so did like my I-9, finishing the onboarding in a sense. Did some studying. I placed my order. Yeah, we had to place our order by today to get our uniforms in time for graduation, and I'm obviously leading up to that because there's times where we have to wear a uniform. Right now I'm just studying the material that they gave us. The very last thing I really need to focus on right now is airport codes. Oh, and I went to the employee company store and I bought a cute little crew neck because tomorrow we're doing business casual. Every Friday, business casual days, we're actually allowed to wear branded items. So I have a crew neck, so it's allowed, and since it's branded, even though it's like kind of baggy sweater, like they're allowing it, so yay. A lot of today is just prepping for our first exam, and yeah, so I have to do a lot of reading, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been having trouble focusing like when it comes to reading. Like working on like and doing assignments is no problem to me. It's the reading that's really getting me, and I'm a reader, which is weird. Then again, like sometimes I just need silence, and so that's when I don't do study groups. I only done like 1-2 study groups. I did one today. I don't feel as stressed out for our first exam. I do believe it's probably one of the easier ones anyway. It's like I think 25 questions. I do believe there are multiple choice, but we'll find out. I said today I'm grateful for my ability to learn lots of information. I said I'm just grateful. I wrote another one for my functional brain. I was feeling it yesterday, as you can see. I'm saying this in a funny way, but the word is getting around that I have an air fryer. To very select people, I'm like, hey, like if you want to use it, like let me know. But yeah, like just a few people are like, hey, like I heard you had an air fryer. Wait, aren't you the one with the air fryer? So far no one has came to use my air fryer. I'm a little sad. I'm just kidding. Actually I have someone diagonal to me that might come use it. I'm not sure. Good morning, everybody. It is day 5, the end of week 1 technically for classes. We have the weekend off. But today's outfit of the day, business casual. Decided to do a little pop of red lip. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm a little more relaxed today, so I wanted to give a little pop. And then my shoes, I got them from Amazon, but they're one of my in-flight shoes, and they're a navy color. They're like a Mary Jane style. They're so cute. They're a little squared off at the toe. It is approaching 7 a.m. and I'm gonna go down and catch the bus. Today's gonna be a little bit of a later day because I think I mentioned before, we're trying the offerings that we have, so a lot of it I haven't tried, and some of it I have, so I feel like I needed to do this because it was an optional thing. So that's gonna be happening after class, so I'm probably gonna want to bring like extra snacks. So I'm gonna go downstairs and we'll check in later.
Dutch Harbor.
Oh my goodness.
That wasn't on my list.
That was not on my list.
Sorry, Jay.
Oh yeah, Juneau, Alaska.
I'm dyslexic. KTN.
Get it as you can. Yeah, I'm like
KN.
King Sam in Alaska.
Everyone that doesn't make any sense.
Not here.
FAT.
Fresno.
PSP.
Palm Springs.
Oh, how did you know that one? SMF.
Is there
SMMF.
is Sacramento.
New Orleans.
If you have trouble with that one, it's messy. MSY. Messy. What's messy?
Oh, New Orleans. Remember it because you feel like you're worried about it.
Great Falls. This one's hard. SEA. Eat. EAT.
Wenatchee.
YKN.
Yakima.
I hear less and less voices. Are you going on these ones? Is that where your bases are? Yeah. You're on the left.
Oh yeah, I got what I said. I knew I was gonna get it. I'm like,
Some people are really, really excited. Some people are probably not so really excited. So this is your first flying base. So I think 6 of you are going to LA, right? There are 2 people who are very happy about that. And the rest of you are going to the exotic state of Alaska. How cool. You're going at the beginning of the good weather. So that's really cool.
good time.
You will be eligible if you did not get your first choice base, which I'm sure some people did not. You will be eligible to put in a transfer.
anything I want. Mary French. She passed her. She passed her exam today. 96. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Scott. Happy birthday to you.
Thing rolled across my foot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or chopsticks. I don't know which one's which. Because I usually pull this for like people need to hear. This is just means like kind of being humble. Because if I would have pulled it over here, it would kind of be just like, yeah, you're great, but like check your pride. But I think this means you're just like a very humble person.
Good morning. Afternoon. I'm a fake. I'm a fraud. It is 1:07. It's not even the morning. I just put this hat on because I had woke up and then I went to go get this package from downstairs. I had ordered this bag. It's a regular tote bag, but the only difference is that it has a lunch kind of box area, like food storage in it, and it looked pretty cool, so I just wanted to check it out. But I went downstairs looking like that. I didn't even check in with you guys really much yesterday. I just kind of filmed here and there. We had our first exam. I passed it with 100%. Although this is probably one of the easier exams. So grateful that I passed. After class, they had it's called a style and sip. So I guess they had someone come in. She was even doing haircuts, but she gave tips on makeup, hairstyles, that kind of thing. Sampling portion of things. We tried like food that we served, some alcohol. It was really funny because everyone's like kind of sleep deprived. The training team said we were just gonna like sip and sample, like, you know, all of the alcohol that we serve. And the funny thing is, we actually got 4 tickets, and we're like, okay, like 4 tickets, like, you know, for little sips, like, we're not gonna feel anything, right? They gave us like maybe cups the size of this, and they filled the cup up. and we got 4 of them. If you remember what I said, we were sleep deprived and our lunchtime was 12:30. We were all feeling it by the end. But we all got shuttled back to the hotel, so like nobody drove. It was really fun. They had like raffles and giveaways. It was like the first year that they're trying this out and implementing it, so it was really cool to be kind of like the first class to do that. And so there was good vibes. Like headed back to the hotel, we got on the charter and some people were like cranking music up, like they were just feeling it. It was really funny. And I was just in the back conversating and enjoying my mac and cheese. I feel like I was the only responsible one that brought food. But we did have like our picnic packs that are served on flight. I tried the kid one for the first time and it was really good. Got back, someone from class invited everyone down to the lobby, to the restaurant area to go have drinks, to hang out, blah blah blah. And I was like, shoot, like that sounds fun. We got a drink and I went to pay for it and the bartender was like, no, like I'm like, can I pay for it right now? He's like, no. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, oh, sorry. He's like, I don't mean that. Like, I'm not trying to be rude or mean it in a mean way. And I was like, hey, like, it's okay. Like, I'm, like, if you're telling me no, I'm sure there's a good reason why. And so I kind of just put that trust onto him. I was like, all right, I'll pay after, you know. I didn't know if he, like, wanted to keep a tab open, if he didn't want to do all of that right now. I was so confused, but I was like, hey, I trust you. Come to find out, the lady that had invited all of us down there paid for all of our drinks, and it was so sweet. She didn't even have to do that, but celebrating a birthday also. My point is, we all started hanging out, letting loose, relaxing. It is Friday, it's the weekend, we have 2 days off. We do have homework. The in-flight training team did tell us that there was going to be an app update on something that we needed to use. And so she was like, for the first time we've ever said, don't do your homework, like just relax, do it tomorrow. Today's tomorrow. So now I got homework to do today. Boyfriend is coming tonight or this afternoon, I don't know, sometime. And he's gonna take me and 2 other of my classmates to Trader Joe's because we need to go get some food. Tomorrow possibly, I think I'm taking them to Seattle. My 2 classmates are not from here. This is like the only weekend we could truly let loose because after this it's gonna be full steam ahead, if you know what I mean, because we have like 5 more exams to go through and proficiencies, all the things we have to do. A lot coming up. We have to stay focused. So yes, last night was fun, but it's time to reel it back in. It's a little bit later. It is 4:30 and so my boyfriend's actually almost here. I see him, he's pulling up in the parking lot. And really quick, I wanted to mention we got our bases yesterday. I totally forgot to tell you guys. My mind is everywhere. So in this little envelope right here is my base. I already opened it, I already know my base, but your girl is going to Anchorage, Alaska. Really quick, I found this in my, like, one of my folders, and I think one other person I talked to got one of these, and so possibly someone in our class is writing these or an instructor. I have no idea, but it's so sweet, so I had to share it with you guys. It says shine, and on mine it says, your quiet, beautiful heart shows your true spirit. Keep shining. It's something we all need to brighten our lives. And I'm like, that is so sweet. I love it so much. I made a smoothie earlier. I gotta wash my dishes, and I had oatmeal. I'm doing some computer-based training right now. I'm gonna head to Trader Joe's with my classmates so we can get some groceries because I need my car to go anywhere that's pretty far because I'm trying not to Uber too much. So yeah, happy Saturday.
Like, why is that the funniest thing I've seen? Yeah. We all should. Can you take a photo of us?
Yeah, it's pretty sunny.
Look, it's a little bubble. It's perfectly round.
Whoever scrapes the salt must get paid good. I think that was hers.
I have hand sanitizer, so don't worry, y'all.
Someone stuck an Alaska thingy on it.
Oh!
So I'm looking for a guy that's 7
Now
foot
this is
tall.
one
His,
search through the
I
snow.
feel like his looks be the part.
You're like, sorry, but love is not
Not
blind.
bad. No, I want.
He just started doing a magic show out of nowhere. I was like, today I'm the tour guide for these two. Here, for my vlog, you're gonna introduce yourselves, please.
Oh no.
My name is Julian from New Jersey.
Julian from New Jersey. She's eating.
Very French from Arkansas.
Yeah.
Gustavo from West Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Marina from Washington. Lovely, thank you. We went to a coffee shop and I'm editing what I brought for Flight Attendant Training video. And I'm here with my boyfriend. And then my little tourists are up in the needle right now. So they graduated, they're on their own.
Yes.
Okay, we're making it back to the Space Needle. We're gonna go pick up my children. and then he's going home. I'll see you next weekend. Because next weekend is right before my birthday. And we're gonna have a good time. Thank you for coming. They're my babies. Did you like it? Yeah? Okay,
When we
good.
first got to the like twisting thing, he was like, "No, it's going that way." I was like, "No, I think it's going this way." Going back and forth which way I was going.
To be honest.
Time to laugh.
Cause of being tall.